2. Let's get into the big news. Hottest. The beastly idols are back. 2 p.m. comeback. And again, if we gotta school you on why 2 p.m. fans are called hottest, check our Tumblr. Because we put it down. So, 2 p.m. is back. They came out with a trailer. JYP is like, yo, it's been 2 years. We're gonna show this trailer at Times Square and Piccadilly in London, and us New Yorkers were like, that's fucking, I mean, us hottest go, that's fucking great, but us New Yorkers were like, I'm not going to Times Square, fuck that. I'll just watch it on YouTube. So what did we do? We watched it on YouTube.
You know, the only time I've really gone to Times Square was to go see Lee Sang.
Right.
And the multiple times I've accidentally just ended up there.
It's like, what am I doing here?
What are you doing, man?
And then like,
just walking, like, what the fuck?
Everyone's walking so slow, these tourists.
Oh, look at Black Batman. Like, Batman is black over there.
Naked cowboy.
Get really a job.
Chinese Super Mario Brothers. Like, all these guys dress in costumes to get money. It's really sad. And then I did see one guy dressed as RC Reacts. I knocked his ass. Anyways, 2 p.m. comeback. The trailer was insane. So it was like kind of Monte Cristo type. Like, it looked like kind of Monte Cristo. It was like at the top of the cliff. They're gonna throw shit off the cliff into the water. And apparently it's fucking 2 p.m. because they're in like coffins, but really nice coffins. Like, I'm talking about like some Dracula coffins. I was thinking, are these motherfuckers
the Cadillac
vampires?
of coffins.
Are these motherfuckers vampires? They got like insignias on them shits. They threw them motherfuckers in the water. Let me just tell you, the trailer. No JYP. No JYP whisper. It's been a while since I heard JYP whisper anyways. But you know, their MP is gonna have mad fucking headphones from JYP. You see them shits in the Apple store. It's really weird seeing JYP shits. Anyways. They threw these coffins in the ocean. I guess they're in there, which is fucked up. And like, and then like a LG phone starts ringing.
Good signal.
And then, you know,
good signal.
These trailers were played on LG screens, like in Times Square and Piccadilly. So, you know, a little synergy there with brand. Anyways, JYP smart. Anyways, so then it starts ringing. I don't know if it's ringing underwater. You can't even tell. I can't tell. And then it opened, like the conference opened, like, oh, I think it's time to come back. And you know, it's 2 p.m. It's hottest time of the day. So they come out. You see a pirate shirt, like a Seinfeld shirt, puffy shirt.
The puffy.
And, you know, swimming up. I don't know who it is, but they had like a G on it. And it was, and then it said May. So all we got. I mean, 2 p.m. We got. I mean, JYP he's the one, of course, producing the track.
Did you say track or drac?
No,
like
track.
Dracula.
And you know, and considering Taeyang is the guy who rejects, he legit goes on the phone and rejects JYP's tracks himself. 10 times he does it. So, I mean, that's why it probably took 2 years to get that perfect track.
That piece of shit.
What?
No respect for
Huh? Yeah, don't fuck around with Taeyang though. JYP can't fuck with Taeyang. The motherfucker.
I'll rough him up.
I doubt that.
That's
He'll probably pick you up and throw you through a fucking wall and shit.
He's so big until he wouldn't even see me coming. He's like, oh, who is that guy?
Who's this meatball?
Done.
He'll probably eat you, for protein.
I'm gonna grab my mallet and just hammer it.
When a motherfucker grabs you, man, it's fucking okay time. Okay, taking on time. Nope. Fucking throw you through a fucking. It's weird that we're talking about who would win in the fight between. We all know. Taeyang's gonna win. No.
I'd drag his ass. Because I'd punch his mom.
Oh. He's gonna take his shirt off, then you're gonna take your shirt off. I'm gonna be really awkward. I'm gonna start crying. I'm like, what's going on right now?
You see the support I have in this family? None.
Yo, if I see Taeyang in an alleyway, I'm gonna get scared. I'm gonna run away.
No, I'm gonna beat his ass.
My lord.
I'm gonna. If he punches me, I'm gonna sue him for all the JYP money he got. JYP dollars, right? JYP.
So, you know, in 2 p.m., you know, it's interesting. You know, we did say that it's interesting in K-pop where like 2 p.m. is stuck in coffins before they're gonna come back. Before our live, Big Bang was in space, frozen up in refrigerators in space to come back. And, you know, 21 is stuck in YG building. with Troll, Pop YG.
Doing nothing.
Let's see. Who else has an interesting concept before they come back? EXO is stuck in another dimension. And B.A.P is never stuck because they're always on comeback. They're always out. And B.A.P is going to come out, you know, Live on Earth Pacific. They're going to go to the U.S. I hope they come to, you know, come to the East Coast, but I doubt because it's Pacific.
They're probably just going to stay in
you know, May 7th to May 17th. That's enough time to go to East Coast, though. So, cross his fingers. And, you know, because they're ending their one-shot promotion. One shot, push up, push up, push up, push up. This is not the one-shot choreography.
Bang.
And, yeah, you know, they're going to be in Japan, Singapore, China, you know, all over that place. Taiwan.
Could you beat his ass?
Who? I ain't beating nobody. I'm a lover, man. Anyway.
Nah.
Live on Earth Pacific, so hopefully also a little love on the Atlantico. So, I mean, yo, May 7th 17th is enough time to go to New York. That's all I'm saying.
Technically, if you go from New York back to California, you're going back in town.
So back to 2 p.m. Jun.k, you know, having a nice... You know, Jun.k, he talks to a lot of people, you know. He said goodbye to Seven, you know, Seven left, you know, he shaved his head, you know, for a pictorial.
Still looking fly, though. Not gonna
Le Fisher Holmes, you know.
Still
He had that
fly.
picture with Taeyang and his click. Teddy, you know, can't see the back of his head. And
He has a back of his head?
I don't know.
I think there's nothing there.
So Jun.k also had a touring conversation with Taeyang, and Jun.k's like, yeah, man, I'm busy with my album. I don't know about your album. I don't know about you. No, but it was all love. It was all love and shit. I'm telling you right now, if Taeyang got love advice from Jun.k, because if you saw Jun.k on The Romantic Idol, Taeyang took some lessons. Understand the game that Jun.k puts
He
down.
knows how to play the game.
Good Lord.
Don't hate him. Hate
If
the
Jun.k
game he
and
plays.
Seungri taught Taeyang just a fraction of what they know, yo, Taeyang, man, he'd be unstoppable. He'd be unstoppable.
Everyone would be singing his songs.
You know how like Genghis
Everyone
Khan
would
had
want-
like, you know how like every 1 in 20 like Asian person is related to Genghis Khan? It would be just like that with Taeyang if he got lessons. Like in the future, like every 1 in 5 Asian person is gonna be related to Taeyang because that's like their great grandfather.
1 in every 5.
He's gonna bang that many chicks if he gets lessons from Jun.k and motherfucking Seungri. That's all we saying right there. And then, you know, from 2 p.m., you know, the mates 2 a.m. Jo Kwon almost died. I said to myself, almost died, shit. And then you see the title, he almost died from gas in a van. I'm like, who farted?
Yeah.
I was like, who farted? But then I found out, you know, there's ovens in the vans, you know, them big ass vans that the idols be rocking, because they got stoves and shit, and that shit was leaking, and some people were like, sabotage show. It's not a sabotage. But like, sabotage show. Someone's trying to kill Jo Kwon. Who the fuck is trying to kill Jo Kwon? But I doubt that shit. I think it was an accident. But good lord, crack a window, Jo Kwon. Crack a window. And let's see. Should we just bang on some GD news?
Sure.
I think we should. You know, GD, you know, because of the show Thank You and Incarnation. Incarnation, their ratings went up when GD and Daesung came on there. Motherfucking, you know, the marijuana scandal. If you even call that scandal made him humble, if that shit made him humble, then God, I can only imagine Danny, because that motherfucker was, I mean, you know. Allegedly. You know, bitter man. you know, GD's really happy with YG, and then YG comes back with an article. I mean, I don't know why they can't talk to each other on the phone. They gotta talk through articles.
Go through
YG's like
the media.
YG's like, oh, GD's my favorite. He's the one I love the most in YG Entertainment. And I'm like, didn't your wife work at YG Entertainment? But he said, I love GD the most, and Seungri's like, well, I love Seungri the most. Fuck you. And then GJ was talking about, like, you know, when he first met, he thought it was going to be GDYB. Of course, you know, the story goes, he thought it was GDYB. Then Daesung showed up, he's like, how the fuck is this motherfucker here? Looking at him. Then he saw Top, and he goes, why is this motherfucker here? Looking like that. And then he saw Seungri, he's like, why the fuck is this motherfucker here? But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I told you, man, now look at the visuals. Now look at the looks of Big Bang. Top, It's that, Sung Ri, it's that jab, jab, jab. Top hook. Boom. I mean, come on. Can't fuck with that. Can't fuck with that. You got MichiGo, Go Crazy. He's gonna show that on his Seoul stop in his world tour. I mean, he going crazy with this shit. He having Twitter conversation with himself.
It was a world tour.
It's probably summary, but he having Twitter conversation with himself.
Should be in New York should be included. I'm just saying.
Nah, I'm waiting for that. The merchandise shit, bootleg, all that shit.
I'm gonna get the GD pillow that's like this, so then I could like sleep. Like, hey, bro.
How insane would that be?
Hey, buddy. I wake up. Hey, buddy.
So yeah, he was on Incarnation with Daesung. They talking about that game and shit. Like, he doesn't do promises, but Daesung promises. And he pretended Daesung pretended he lost his passport because he had to hang out with his broad. You know how players be.
GD's like,
what? This is, I feel like I don't know you, Daesung. And because
he was hanging out with Yori.
Yo, that would be awesome. But GD spent 5 years at SM. Then went to YG. He's been in the game for a long time. He says, he ain't an idol anymore, man. He an artist. Sooyoung said the same shit. Sooyoung from SNSD said the same shit. In the same week, they said, we ain't idols, we artists. Sooyoung is an artist, all right. Sound effect. GD always gotta be like, I'm good at dating. What guy will say in public, I'm not that good at dating, I'm not gonna
Taeyang.
Young Bears, that's true. He actually does say I'm not that good at dating. But everybody else, shit, you ask me, I'm the Max Supreme. Not really. That's a sandwich, I guess.
I thought it would be a kind of cool sandwich.
Max Supreme, that's awesome, man.
What's in there? A little bit of DPS, kid.
Speaking of Taeyang, GD's album 70% done. Dang, what the fuck are you doing? You always trolling on Twitter and Instagram, putting these loading pictures. You gotta cut that out and go back to the studio. Shit, I'm whispering at you right now, Taeyang. This is why I mean it right now. So
he don't listen. Boy, don't listen.
What else GD do? GD hawking lipstick. That's amazing to me. A man hawking lipstick. That's insane. I think I need to buy some lipstick now.
I think he wants you to put it.
Yo, is Rae wearing lipstick? So what the fuck, man? G-Dragon wear lipstick?
Yeah, but why are you wearing lipstick up here?
I don't know how to use lipstick. So GD online is more interesting than GD on Twitter. So he got the most friends online. Very, Guangzhou got line too. It's great. You see that shit in English. It's great. GD doesn't consider money when he makes songs, but he still make money. And
you drive a Bentley.
I mean, what else? I mean, he messing around. I mean, and the last thing we saw, he was at a fashion show, Seoul. KYE, I mean. Meanwhile, Daesung got his own, MCing an MTV Japan show. Display. With some guy named VJ Boo, who looks like a cross between me and you put together. Like if we did Fusion. VJ Boo.
Is it like my head and your body? Or
just a roundness put together.
You put us three. No, I mean us two together.
Us three. Oh. Motherfucker. What you trying to say?
Subliminal.
That was a shot. But yeah, I think it's time to go part 3. I lost count. I think it's time to go part 3. We're gonna get into it. Part 3. We're gonna get into it. If you don't watch part 3, then motherfucking subscribe. Or if you're watching this without watching part 1, watch that. You know what? I don't know. There's too many goddamn scenarios. Just click the geometry. Here, or around here, all the way over here. Just do something. What are you doing?
Apple.
That's alright, Odu. Calm down. Jesus. Open didn't mean it. He was just like, it just happened and it took a screen cap and it looks like this. Open didn't mean it.
Alright, go to 3. in 3,